what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie B all day, and this is a thank you video. I looked this morning and I was at 10,000 and I think 10,004 subscribers, and it would be really, jerky of me to say that I got 10,000 subscribers when I didn't get 10,000 subscribers. You guys got 10,000 subscribers. The Help got 10,000 subscribers. Did I make videos that people wanted to see? All right, yeah, I'll give it that. You're not going to get 10,000 if you suck, I guess, But it just, from the bottom, somewhere in here, the bottom of my freaking heart, I just want to say thank you guys. I'd like to say it's been a great journey, but it hasn't been a great journey. It's just starting. Literally, 10,000 is a accolade. You know what I mean? But so is 50, so is 100, so is 1,000,000. And it's just going to take more work, just more work. I got to keep on going. I got to keep on trucking. I know that to say I wouldn't have gotten 10,000 without this person or without that person. Sure, maybe I would have, but it could have taken another 3 years, right? And the fact that it didn't take another 3 years is a blessing to me, and not just for the fact that it didn't take 3 years, but because of how it didn't take, or why it didn't take another 3 years. And the reason it didn't take another 3 years is because of the support, right? The knife community support from all just the subscribers, right? Not the content makers, but the subscribers like Stefan Klaus and George Fernandez and Dabney and all these people who are always there, right? Jeff with the crazy last name that's hard to pronounce. There's just so many people that have been there from either the beginning or the middle, or who just gotten there, who have been just diehard rollers, right? And man, I absolutely appreciate it. And beside the subscribers is the content makers. And this is where it gets crazy, is we come together as like a team, right? The content creators are a family. And it doesn't get much more family for me than Scab over at Choir Boys with Cutlery with a Z, and Joe with Steel Forge and Fire Sword and Knife, and this Shredder Knife family, and oh man, I'm gonna sit down. And like Captain Electro and Carl Ruger and Thrasher's Garage, and I can just, it kind of sucks to name a few, because there are so freaking many to name that have been just absolutely ride or die and just phenomenal people, right? And the love for you guys, man, is absolutely huge. Pistol Pete and Steve Borg and Samurai Bird, and it just goes on and on and on. And the list is huge. The list is huge of people who have shouted me out. The list is huge of people who have given a like. The list is huge of people who just stopped by. And I just hope you know that the appreciation I have for you is immeasurable. It's monstrous. It's ginormous. And so you have the subscribers, the people who come and watch, the people who come and visit, and you have the fellow content makers, the brothers of the blade, you know what I mean? And everybody who's out here and pushing for each other. And beyond that, and even outside of that, then we have the knife makers, right? We have Carrie over at Off Grid Knives. The guy is just freaking awesome, man. The guy is awesome. There's the people over at TRS have been loving reviews that I've done on that. I've only done a couple reviews for TRS, but one I got a response on the Buccaneer machete that I just did from someone over at TRS, and I didn't expect this. And they were like, "Hey, thank you for reviewing our product." And I was like, "That's pretty badass, right?" The guy who designed the Proelia DEF CON knife that I have. It's one of my top, if you've watched any of my videos on my top EDCs, fixed blade EDCs, that Pro Elliott Defcon blah blah blah. For some reason the name is missing out of my head, but I got on that review, when I did the initial review, the designer of that knife actually commented on my video. I don't even know the guy's name, right? Comments, he's like, man, I really appreciate it, that's really cool. And it's people like that, the people over at Case who are just awesome, the people who are at Kubi. The people at Kubi are amazing people. And that's one of the reasons I'm really excited that the Kubi Drake was listed in one of the top 20 knives of 2022 on 2 different websites. So I thought that was really great. But it's just really, really cool. It's a really good feeling when this many people get together to make this little thing happen. And we're not done. That's the best part. We're not even done. Right behind me, I just looked at Scab's count, and I think he's at over 8,100. He's over 8,100. So let's get him there. A huge thank you goes out to all the supporters for, I hate to have, like, the heroism supporters. I was asked to speak at, I did a hero's breakfast. I was, 9/11 a responder. I was a rescuer at 9/11 in New York, and so I was brought into a hero's breakfast. I was asked to speak, and within the last couple days, because 9/11 was 2 days ago, in the last couple days, I have over 200 new subs, and there was over 500 people there, almost maybe 1,000 people there. So and somebody had mentioned, we heard you do YouTube and blah blah blah, let's talk about that. So I got to talk about it and mention it, and that was really cool. So I know a bunch of those guys, and there are a lot of first responders, right? They started subbing, and so for all you first responders who subbed since the 11th, since that night, that afternoon, whatever it was, thanks, guys. I mean, thanks for pulling together. I mean, that's family right there. That's true family. There's so many vets out there. Being a combat vet, there's a lot of vets who subscribe to the channel. Maybe they're not even into knives as much, but they're into supporting their fellow vets, and it's just, it doesn't go unnoticed, right? None of this goes unnoticed. It doesn't go unseen. So we have some business. We have some giveaways. We have my 10,000 giveaway, and there's 2 pieces. One was donated by Thrasher's Garage. It's a Kubi, and we are going to be giving that away really soon. And the next one is my Mondo survival bag. I'll bring it out again, obviously, because we're going to do the video for it, but holy crap, somebody is winning a crazy bag. And the knife, there's a small knife already with it, but the big knife that's going in is being forged right now, and it's being shipped out. So I have to wait for it to get here before I can send it to you. So after you win it, we'll go over everything, and then once it gets to me, I'll send it to you, the whole bag. But the dbad Campmaster from KHHI Nepal is going to be the knife inside that bag. So you're not just winning an entire bag full of awesome, but you are also going to receive the dbad Campmaster, which is an insanely comfortable knife. So big stuff, man. We're gonna do the Kubi giveaway really soon. I might just do a name and a hat type thing, and after that, I will, especially, I'll try to get a timeline on the Campmaster. That way, whoever wins, it's going to go out. And to win the Campmaster, it's going to be a game, right? I'm not just going to do a randomizer thing. Somebody's going to have to earn it, because this is a big win. This is a big win. And don't forget that Choir Boys Cutlery Outdoors Scab, for my 10,000, this isn't even his 10,000. For my 10,000, Scab is saying this. He's saying, you can go to The Kukri House, TheKhukurihouse.com. Go to thekukrihouse.com, and he's going to allow you to pick any of the dbad knives, maybe even any knife. If you wanted a kukri, you can get a kukri. But he's saying go out and choose your design, you know what I mean? And you're going to get it. He's going to buy that design. So somebody can get the dbad design that they really wanted, and Scab is going to provide. So that's going out. It's going to be big. I know there was a couple other people who said they were doing something for that. Thank you. I do appreciate it. So do the people. And if you want to know, like here's a good shortcut on who is worth subscribing to, look at my list of who I subscribe to, because I watch their videos, so they've got to be worth it. Subscribe. But yeah, so the 10,000 goal was met, right? So the 100 goal was met, then the 1,000 goal was met, then the 5,000 goal was met. Now the 10,000 goal is met, and it just seems like we're just beginning. We're just getting started. I'm excited to see where the rest of this journey is going to take us, and I'm really glad that you guys are there with me, and the more the merrier. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Definitely share. Tell people to like and subscribe. That's it. Got a little visitor. All right, guys. Yeah, 10,000. Thank you so very much. Literally so very much. There's going to be some really cool giveaways coming up. Really cool. Really, really cool. All right, so that's it for this one. I am Donnie B all day. Until next 1,000.